Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. We're still in the arena, and we have the Ancient Ogre to deal with next. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I mean, it feels like it shouldn't really be more dangerous than that first demon we killed last time. But who knows. I did want to check out Cathara. She has full mana now. I mean, 1,000 hit points. We can theoretically deal up to 100-ish damage, but that's only if it doesn't resist as much, and plus we're gonna be doing less on average. So yeah, we'd have to cast this more than 10 times, which we can't with one mana pool. I'm pretty sure we can't draw mana from it. So in other words, we're just screwed. Unless we do Hammer of the Destroyer instead, and somehow hope that we give it enough wounds and it misses us enough times. But it's not gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna happen. Well. And there's 10 wounds of our own, and we're dead. Okay, yep. Any wounds on a spellcaster are obviously also almost a game over, almost instant GG, because it seems like even with a single wound, but definitely with 10, you have such a high spell fail chance that, and obviously you cannot afford to have a single spell fail. That's instant game over.
Are you tired already?
Yeah. Either way, that's not gonna happen.
Do you want to fight in the arena?
Unfortunately. Let's try Auron. He's gotta be our best bet here. If he was able to defeat the, what was it, Mormura? Okay. Critical hit, 25 bleeding. And he blocked an attack. Okay. Okay. Well, this is... There are some wounds. Oh no. And the thing is fast. Oh god. And we miss again. Oh no, it was such a promising looking start. Another crit block, please. No, we're dead. Probably would have bled to death anyway. Oh, that's so unfortunate. One less miss. And I think that could have worked. What's happening here?
Are you tired already?
Defeated. Yes. Oh, that's always there, right? Yeah. I don't know why that looked so strange and unusual. I don't know.
Welcome to the arena.
Okay, I mean that definitely seems possible, right? If we had missed, well, if we hadn't missed at all, we definitely would have won. If we had missed one less time, we probably could have won. It was getting really close there. Okay, a crit is a really good way to start. Okay, a block, really good. And then we start missing. Yeah. A few too many misses, and there we go. I love how the finishing blow always slows down. I don't know. I wonder if that's somehow an unintentional quirk of the engine. The game just slowing down as it does some final calculations or something, or prepares to load the game over screen or the defeated screen. Or if it really is supposed to be a cinematic slow down killing blow. You know, the kill cam just for the enemy.
Are you tired already?
Kinda hard to tell.
Some money.
Yeah, I guess. Doing this for the money, of course. Okay, not a crit, but we block the first attack. Yeah, we just can't. We can't miss the enemy. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it really doesn't seem less likely to succeed than the Cabrus did. That Galen eventually defeated. But yeah, it's gonna require a lot of save scumming again. If that offends you, I'm sorry, but, you know, the alternative is just waiting and doing it later when I'm higher level. It's not, you know, not a matter of developing superior strategies or anything. So, I'm just choosing to do it now, even though it takes more time. But any potential rewards are going to be more valuable now than they are going to be later in the game, right? So, if I can get them now... And rewards really are just some extra experience now rather than later. And the gold, I guess.
Come back soon.
But,
the arena awaits you.
You know.
Yeah. We're gonna win some money.
Crit. Hit. Oh, critical fail. I like that. And before we do the same, we block. Okay. And we crit again? Is this the one? Maybe? He's bleeding for a lot. We have a lot of wounds, unfortunately, but come on. Surely. And now it falls apart. Oh. Never mind. GG, there we go. See, that wasn't so bad. That was not so bad. Oh, what? Wait. That was it? I never thought this day would come? You have defeated all of the opponents in the arena? I was absolutely not expecting that we know that there are more enemy types that we haven't fought. I thought for sure that we would just go through the entire list of enemies. This is really unexpected. I mean, I was obviously expecting him to be the final boss. He might even have kind of hinted at that, or just straight up told us at the very beginning, but... you know, it seemed pretty obvious either way. Can you guess who your final adversary will be? Ha ha ha. The locals approach and observe you in astonishment. You hear some of them murmur, "They'll be destroyed. They don't stand a chance." I mean, not if I can't rest first. I imagine it will be you, Romigor, the great champion. Ha ha ha. Do not think that such flattery will make me a more merciful opponent. Are you ready? No.
Come back soon. The
Jeez.
arena awaits you.
Are you crazy? Also, is this gonna be a, you know, 6-on-1 fight? In which case I feel a lot better about it, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Curse is annoying. Hit points decreased by 20. Why couldn't it be the one that reduces PP? Oh well, let's see. Obviously, we'll have to at least give it a shot. Yes, the title of champion will be mine. Oh, no, it's a one-on-one, of course. That makes sense, you know, in the spirit of how this has been going so far, but... Well... Oh, I appreciate a first round miss right there. Hit chance is similar to previous enemy. 1500 hit points though. I mean, we hit, he resists a huge amount of bleeding actually, considering we have the katana that technically deals 18. Yeah. There's a crit. Okay, that was not a huge amount of damage. Okay. Okay, the freezes are bad. But we definitely have to block a bunch more attacks here. Those crits help. And the bleeding obviously does. He's down to almost half health. Problem is, of course, that we are getting very slowly weaker. Although he's thankfully not applying too many wounds to us. Whereas he's... Well, we're not really weakening him. But we are stacking up those bleeds. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Could we actually defeat him on the first attempt? That would be so good. Oh, no. Not now. Don't miss now. No. Don't heal yourself. Oh, he didn't heal himself. Okay. It was just armor. It's fine. Wow. What? That was so much easier. Or did we just get incredibly lucky? We blocked so many attacks. He must have really low hit chance. Right? I just don't believe that we just got absurdly lucky here. No. He must have been way weaker. odd choice to balance it in such a way. They could have... I mean, I really expected him to be on the same caliber as the bandit leader, or, you know, some other enemies we met in the past that when we first encountered them were absolutely impossible. And, you know, that we would have to leave this guy for some time later, but no. For some reason, they made him very reasonable to defeat. Oh, hey, achievement. Arena Champion. Win all combats in the arena and defeat the Guardian Romigor. Thank you, game. Romigor remains unmoving, lying defeated in a pool of blood on the hard floor of the arena for a few moments. With difficulty, he soon begins to pull himself up, using his enormous hammer for support. He stands and looks at you with disbelief. His look of pain soon turns to one of happiness. He breathes in deeply and then lets out an enormous laugh, which seems to spread infectiously to the spectators in the surrounding stands. I never thought that someone like you could defeat me, by all the gods. But look at you! You look like an ant at my feet. Ha ha ha! You have defeated me fairly, and so it is. I proclaim before the world, and to the very gods, that here stands the new champion of the Arena of Sorentia. Sorry about talking over your spectacular voice acting, man. Which one of us is the champion? Is it Oron? Who probably won most fights. I didn't keep count, but I would be surprised if it wasn't him. Like, early on it was basically exclusively him. And, yeah, I mean, obviously he's the one who defeated Romigor himself, so... Romigor grabs your hand and lifts it above your head to signal your victory. The spectators all around let out a roaring cheer. With joy, they chant your name and Romigor's. Thank you, Romigor. I mean, let's just pretend that he's really interacting with Oron here, and it's Oron answering because, you know, that would seem fair. Thank you, Romigor. You have been a worthy and difficult opponent. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I feel like we could have gotten a little bit less lucky, or just a little bit unlucky, and lost the fight too. It wasn't, you know, it was kind of close. But I feel like they balanced him in such a way that he was, if you were able to overcome the Ancient Ogre just right before him, you know, there wasn't really much of a doubt about you defeating Romigor as well, despite his higher hit points. But he just dealt, you know, such reasonable damage by comparison, and missed so much. Yeah. Anyway. Now you are the guardian of the arena, my friend. This is your reward for having defeated me. Oh wait, I wouldn't have to stand here for the rest of my life, though, and just wait until someone comes and wants to fight, right? Thank you, but I would prefer if the arena was kept in your able hands. Oh. Well, yeah, I would be fine with that. You will always be the champion. My stay here is temporary, as I must soon abandon these lands. Then I will wait until you get back, so I can challenge you to battle once more. But I warn you, I will train day and night until your return, and I will pray to the gods for that moment to arrive soon. Ha ha ha! Accept this treasure. I found it in a cave in Pernitia, where a huge sandworm had wandered. I never knew what it was, but it seems to be an object of great value. Romigor hands you some sort of golden scepter, heavy in weight. You can easily appreciate that it is an extremely special and valuable object. It's a scepter with the head of a cobra and stones of Ulnalum set into the shaft. A small inscription reads, Rise the Builder's Scepter, I'm assuming that's supposed to be raise, and erect the most colossal works on Earth. Interesting. The Builder's Scepter. Okay, thank you, Romigor. Farewell. May the gods smile on you, and if they don't, smash their heads. Ha ha ha. You say that presumably jokingly, but it might come to that. Well, at least one of them, I guess. Yeah. One final time, huh? So I guess that's just it, huh? Long live the champion. Thank you. Be careful, my friend. The title of champion does not make you immortal. That's unfortunate. It would be really convenient if it did. I will keep that in mind. Take care. Bye-bye, big man. Okay. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh. It can be sold. Which probably means that it doesn't actually have some sort of passive effect. Damn. A small screen... Raise the builder scepter and erect the most colossal works on Earth. I was really thinking that maybe this would enable some sort of unique interaction with something somewhere. With the mention of Ulnalum as well, you know, I was wondering if it would allow us to activate some, you know, golems, guardians, like the ones we've been fighting around the Hall of Heroes, or what was it called? Yeah, Hall of Heroes. And the tower, and of course the guardian guarding the Red Pass in the first place. You know, because it was found in Pernicia apparently, so somehow something related to the area of Voroskel and Pernicia, but, well, I mean, maybe, it might still be true, but it's odd that the game technically allows you to sell it. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, unless I somehow really desperately need money. Well, okay, that was really nice. I was not expecting that to turn out that way. Again, I was expecting a much longer string of fights. Basically going through all of those much tougher demons as well. Although, I mean, I wasn't looking forward to that. Like a one-on-one against a Tanaxis? I don't know how that would ever be possible. With a mostly dealing damage through the meteor attacks. Right? Is that its main way of dealing damage? I guess so. And those just hit so hard and they're completely undodgeable. So... yeah, I don't know. Either way, it didn't come to that. For one reason or another. And, I suppose I'm okay with that. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't know. It was kind of fun to return to the arena occasionally and just, you know, see how much... You know, test my strength. See how much of a difference the last couple of levels and item upgrades we acquired, you know, would make against the enemies that we didn't have a chance at, with before. And that's now gone, but... Oh well. That's just how it is. Let's quickly head to Velgarn, I guess. We'll take care of the curse.
Do you need spiritual help?
I guess 1700 for a single curse, sure, okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world, not a huge deal, but kind of unnecessary nonetheless. Yeah, 36 instead of 500 something for a single rest. Do we need to buy anything? Actually, we don't, huh? No, we're holding on to this one. We can grab this portion of food right here. Okay. Now, I mean, Villak. The question is, which way do we approach it from? Do we enter where we first properly entered? Then from there we could make our way east, and presumably to the path that leads up into Nagira from the south. Well, one of what might be two separate paths, unless they're connected. I mean, they might end up being connected. There are these ruins, this circle of stones. Yeah, there might just be a path through, of course. But if not, that should be the path to the final witch, probably. Or I don't know that we ever actually found this cave that's indicated here, and that I suspect might be where we find the leader of the cursed pack, right? That would make sense to me, that it's not just sitting out in the open somewhere. Maybe it even said somewhere that it's in a cave, specifically. I don't know, either way, that seems... you know, I want to explore it either way, obviously. And I don't know if it was primarily just the environmental damage we were taking or some group of enemies here, but either way we should be okay with both of those things. I could try entering from here again, where I was never able to look around at all because it basically instantly killed me. And here, well, we can, if nothing else, make our way through and towards Ovengel's castle, of course. But that seems like the last thing we want to do here. So yeah, I guess we're gonna enter from here. So, I don't know what's fastest. Maybe we just return to where we just came from, actually. Just prepare for a bit of a walk. It is the proper map, of course, but... yeah, either way, I guess I'm gonna pause real quick, make my way to the Land of Lava, and hopefully, well, ideally we take no more damage there. That would be super nice for quality of life. But yeah, we'll see. We'll find out momentarily. All right, here we are. I guess we never officially entered from either of the two other locations or directions and saved it. So this is still all we know of this map. Yeah, of course, the cave that's visible on the world map would be further south than this. I thought, for some reason, I thought we had almost been to the bottom of the map here, but not even close. And yeah, this is where we were stopped before by some tough demons. Also, there's some food here. Forgot about that. Oh, can only grab it from here. Walking through this burning land, the orb of velvet glows and seems to protect you from the sweltering heat. Okay. Pretty sure we would have taken damage already without the orb, so that's really nice. Yeah, we're gonna engage these, sure. Oh wow, these are... yeah, these are... no, wait. The dolphins are what we've been fighting kind of recently. Yeah, okay, they're still somewhat dangerous. They can definitely deal some damage to us. And they're, if nothing else, super annoying to hit, but there you go. The rest of them should be more or less free? I don't know. Well, I guess any flying enemy is always going to be a pain to hit, because I suppose it makes sense, but it's still, you know, a bit silly. Feels like we should have reached a point by now where, you know, where you should be able to reach a point much more easily, much sooner, at which some of these enemies are just, you know, you're just not gonna miss them anymore, even when they're flyers. But things like bees, or well, wasps, I guess, and these things, and ravens, well, yeah, again, any flying enemy are just such a pain. Alright, troublesome, yeah. But we have defeated a group just like this, so I know it's possible. And that was several levels ago, so... let's see. These are indeed just Morguloses. Nothing we haven't dealt with. I mean, it's 3 enemies. I could be doing thunderstorms and just reliably damage all 3 of them for decent damage, stunning them as well, delaying their attacks. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna just start focusing on the first one here. Definitely summoning for this fight. Well, I guess here I'm just gonna keep doing that, as I said. They do burn, even though they look quite fiery. Okay, that was increased damage to demons? I guess they are just that tanky. Well, there's an unfortunate miss. Oh well. Oh, that middle one took quite significant damage there. I suppose the main target of the fireball is always going to take more damage. Well, you know what? I was going to... okay, hold on. Let me just remind myself. Men bleeding. SN7. Okay. Yeah. There's the healing. Good, good. I was wondering if I should just have her attack, but, you know... no reason to take any unnecessary risks. But it seems like we're having a pretty easy time with these so far. Stunning them a lot definitely helps. That's for sure. Of course, now Cathara has run out of mana. And I guess we'll soon see if these actually have any mana to drain. I wouldn't be too surprised if they didn't. I guess you deal with the bleeding again. Most of it anyway. I could restore Velikan because he's mostly out of mana. Well, he'll be able to do something still. All the misses. With an 88% hit chance. Okay, let's see. Oh, that works. Well, okay then. There's some more wounds for you. And some more bleeding. They're definitely far from being as terrifying as they were when we first encountered them. As you would expect. I guess we can just pretty much let that one succumb to its damage over time. Okay, you're definitely bleeding a little bit too heavily here. And you're bleeding yourself, but that's okay. Let's see, 22 seconds. Okay, critical fail. Good thing I didn't try to cast then, I suppose. That would have been a waste. Okay, big heal. Get rid of the bleeding. This was so much tougher when we fought that other group of 3 of these. 77, jeez. Okay, more bleeding. Do we even need to restore? I mean, sure, why not? It might be best for us to just rest after this fight anyway. Okay, now we definitely need some healing here. Just gonna go with some aura of healing, maybe? Hopefully this middle guy here should be dead pretty soon. Yeah, there's some big heal right there. Cathara's probably not gonna get one shot. Probably. No. Not this time. You know what? No, we're gonna cure the bleeding. Cathara should probably be healed by Nimona at the next opportunity. Middle guy is basically dead at this point. Oh yeah. Bleeding is gonna take care of that. You can hop over here. There's the big heal. I guess you can cure your own bleeding, finally. Might as well just keep everyone topped off, even if we are going to be resting after this. Although, I mean, the only one who's out of mana is Gaspar at this point. Oh. I could be casting some damage spells, but I can also do that. And so maybe we can actually do another fight after this. Yeah, you can also recover a little bit. Defend. Recover a little bit more. Also defend. She's almost back to full mana, amazingly. And there he goes. Okay. That's a lot of XP. And 2 nails. Very nice. Yeah, that was a good chunk of experience for that fight, for what turned out to be not a particularly dangerous fight, or difficult fight. Speed and strength. with agility? I find myself doing less and less actual attacking with her. Maybe it's time to focus more on just having more energy available? Not that a single point does much. Yeah, still, I guess a bit more energy isn't a bad thing to have. Praise of protection, regen, nah. Oh, right, we want armors, actually. Definitely want more of that. Meditation. Aura, 20? I did say that I was going to get that, didn't I? Sure. A bit arbitrary? Hey, I clicked that. But, you know, maybe an extra point of immunity? Or save it. Yeah, probably save it. And you, my friend. Let's see, so after summoning twice, each one twice, you're left with 15. That's thanks to your new ring, of course. So, let's see here. Speed, energy, so you're going to have a little bit more energy. Of course, you're also going to just gain some from leveling up naturally. We can also potentially get you meditation for one, for even more mana. The cost for each is going to go up by 3, right? Yeah, that's been pretty consistent. So if we summon each of them twice, that's 6, that's 12. So even without any additional mana increase, with 15 left, if he starts with full mana, you would have been able to summon them even, you know, twice. 4 total summons, even with, you know, an increased level here. So that's good. But we did give him more, so thanks to the new ring, we now have enough of a buffer, I guess. Let's see here, the next one improves regeneration to level 7. Eh, it is what it is. And you get bows. No, bows 8. Is this still the same? Oh, Inferno. Nice. Okay. So not one final super spell at the highest level, I guess. That might still happen. But we actually learned Inferno. I mean, I guess we're not going to be maxing that one out. Fireball, probably, I guess. That's presumably going to reach level 40. And I suppose we're going to get one more increase in bows. Yeah. So it's going to be 3 more levels after this for level 30 total. Bows, Fireball, and then 1 more level in Inferno, presumably, maybe. Either way, that's a welcome surprise. I wonder if the Herald of the Light is ever going to get an additional spell. Like some sort of group healing spell that's not dependent on her actually being in the center of the group, because that's never going to be the case. It really couldn't be. I mean, technically it could, I suppose, but it would be kind of awkward. Yeah, well, we'll see. It's gonna happen eventually. I mean, her getting an additional skill, probably. We're gonna see what that is going to be. Oh. Balanced. I mean, yeah, we've definitely dealt with worse groups of demons at this point. But, no summons though, huh? Let's see how this one goes. Obviously we know that the Morgulus by himself doesn't pose much of a threat anymore. The Tanaxis is still gonna be just as annoying though. And those are also immune to fire, I'm pretty sure, so... How do we handle that one? I guess I could do Thunderstorm, even if it only hits 2 targets. Obviously that makes it way less efficient. But slowing down this guy in the back row would help. That being said, he's so resistant to the shocking effect that it barely made a difference, so... Oh, but we can't reach him with the Hammer of the Destroyer. Keep forgetting that. Wasn't there also brittle armor? Okay, I wanted to check that out. Might as well. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a stackable effect. We've never seen that. Weakened armor, defense -7. That has to be stackable, right? I mean, with a number there? Yeah, obviously. Okay. That's good to know, I suppose. In that case, I might want to invest in that a little bit after all. Although it's always going to be tough to decide whether we should just go for wounds with all those extra effects. I guess the benefit to just going for straight armor reduction is that we should be able to apply more armor reduction, defense reduction, compared to wounds. So that would be more of an immediate effect, I guess. That's a nice crit. I think we're focusing totally on this big guy here. I kind of feel like we should be able to do something. Well, actually... Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to cast the armor reduction thing again. But then I forgot that it wasn't even on the hotbar. And we're definitely running out of room. I mean, we have run out of room for more spells there. It would definitely be useful to have the summons here. And we easily could. Okay, let's try that again. It's an ice spell, brittle armor. There's another 8. And it does indeed stack. Okay. Yeah, we're stacking up a little bit of damage over time here. That's bad. Yeah, okay, that's a one-shot. Guess he should have saved herself, but of course I couldn't have known who he was going to attack. Yeah, you know what? Let's not be silly. We cannot rest anywhere, though. I mean, we cannot rest just anywhere. Oh, never mind, we can actually. I thought this area... Oh, but it's going to be increased? No? It is safe to rest here. Would it... It would tell me there... Oh, no, it tells me here that there are extra penalties. Okay, never mind then. We're going to find somewhere we can save without that penalty. Meanwhile, we just deal with these easy demons first, I guess. Easy, just a little bit annoying. Oh, what? It was her turn. I totally wasn't expecting that to come up so quickly. Oh, flying enemies. Dude. You were guarding some food? Sure, I guess I might as well. And this? Oh boy. Well, mostly looks worse than it is, I guess. Okay, good guesses there. And 1, 2, 3. Easy, actually. And that's a Divine Protection helmet. Not exactly dealing with a lot of divine damage around here. Or in general. Okay. Nice little volcano here. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Almost missed something here, of course. Oh. Envenomed Strike. Envenomed Strike. We never learned that. Gowden, I think, has access to that? I thought it was called something else, though. Oh, hi. Oh, Zabraluz! Wait. That's the most dangerous of all the demons? Hold on. The heart of Zabraluz. In the middle of the burning lake of fire, you find a small island with the ruin of an altar or a temple. Okay, so this is the stone circle that's visible on the map, of course. In the center, you see a demon that seems to be lost in its own dark thought. On one of the columns, you discover a word that looks to be burned into the stone. Zabraluz. Did he burn that there? Zabraluz was here. The flat stones beneath your feet seem to be in danger of sinking into the surrounding lava. In the distance, the silhouette of a demon undulates through the suffocating heat. As you approach, the demon's outline solidifies before you. He towers over you and stares at you intently. As you look up at him, you notice that one horn has been broken off from the side of his head and now hangs from a chain around his neck. The demon takes a step towards you, lowers his head, and begins to speak in a deep, sonorous voice that seems to roll forth from an abyss. You see that the horn on the chain is oozing a dark, deep red liquid. How ironic destiny can be. How so? I've been waiting for more than 6 centuries for the descendant of Kariham to come to avenge his death, to attack me with his armies, and now, after so much waiting, I find nothing more than a handful of vagrants who have dragged themselves across Vilak. It has been so long. Now my boredom outweighs my desire to kill any of your filthy and treacherous race. Oh, so you're not going to kill me. Who are you? Who am I? I am the immortal Zabraluz, he who was here before the humans and before Rodiana came to be. I am the oldest creature to ever set foot on this world, and my power in my dominion is absolute. Is that so? That's pretty old. Who's Rodiana? Don't know I've ever heard that name. Speak, human, but if you too prove to be as boring as the weight, the ashes of your bones will soon be strewn across the floor. Doesn't seem like I can make much of an effort to try to be interesting here. Why do you await the descendant of Kariham? Your questions are foolish, mortal. Kariham was the king who forged a great alliance with the demons, so that together we could battle against the ogres in the War of First Blood. Yeah, okay, so we heard about that. We have also been to Kariham's mausoleum. That's where I remembered that name from, but I guess he must have been mentioned. Well, maybe I just didn't read the description for his particular statue, but I definitely feel like we heard the story about some, leader of the humans allying with demons. So I guess we must have heard the name there. In exchange for our help, we were to be granted the lands of Devonia, but when the war was won, Karhim, I'm guessing that's supposed to be Kariham, betrayed us and expelled us from his territories. My forces were decimated and we lost the battle. The humans of the time regarded him as a hero and constructed a great statue of him in the Hall of Heroes in Varaskel. However, Zabraluz grins evilly while sipping the contents of the horn. Just a few years later, I took it upon myself to charge Kariham a price for his treachery. Oh, yeah, you somehow snuck into his castle and killed him in his sleep or something. Right. Running my horn through his chest, it broke and remained buried within him. When I recovered it, it was filled with his blood. Ha ha ha! Can you imagine anything more delightful? Yes. A couple of things, actually. So that is why you still wear it as a trophy. So it is. The horn still flows with his blood, and I drink it, for nothing gives me more pleasure than to profane his memory. Also, it's quite tasty. Would you like some? It's something that his son did not like at all, and so he swore that one day one of his descendants would come to avenge Kariham. Oh, okay. May I too drink the blood of King Kariham? Why? Why would you ask that? Zabraluz seems willing and offers you his horn. It is very heavy and you accept it with great care. You lift it to your mouth, and take a taste of the thick red liquid. You feel revitalized and filled with power. All characters gain a hit point, power point, and skill point. One of these 3 is much more valuable than the others, but okay. Can you feel it? Ha ha ha! There's no better drink in all of Xulima. It was pretty good. May I drink the blood of the king once more? Ha ha ha! If you were to continue drinking it, you would become immortal, and I would rather humans stayed mortal. I mean... I must have the horn and the blood of Karyam. Wow. I'd like to pretend that we're just somehow going insane, and that the first sip made us basically addicted, and we're now filled with an, you know, a burning desire to possess that horn for ourselves against all reason. I mean, it was pretty unreasonable to want to drink from it in the first place, but you know. I shouldn't have let you taste it. Mortals are so weak. I will not let go of the horn until the descendants of Karyam are dead. Oh. Give me the horn, demon, or I'll end your precious life and simply take it from you. Wasn't there... Wait. Wasn't there an option to... Oh, there's also another option. To just start a fight with him to begin with? Maybe not. I just assumed that was the case without really reading the final option that was there or the other options. And going down this route is the only way to actually anger him into attacking us. I mean, he did say that he was so bored that he was somehow no longer interested in killing us, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. If he was super bored, you'd think that he would just, you know, want to fight us just to pass the time, I guess. There are no descendants of Karyam left in the world. I mean, I don't know how we know that with any certainty, but... Convince me of this, and the horn shall be yours. You have my word as a demon. I don't know how, but I will find a way. Okay. Well, that's an interesting development. How would we do that? How could we possibly do that? I must have the horn. Give me the horn. Fight. I mean, that's what I wanted to do in the first place. Obviously, just take a look at how tough he would be. Okay, you got multi-hit... multi-hit... oh god. Meteor Strike. Capable of one-shotting my weakest characters. He has 5,000 hit points. We have a not amazing 68% hit chance on Oran, who has the highest attack rating in the party. Okay, he has an Inferno spell on top of... And he's also incredibly fast, by the way. Okay, so don't fight this guy unless you're incredibly high level. Also, just to see... Oh, I have other things to take care of. Until then, bye-bye. Right. That's an interesting one. So, I mean, obviously I expect that, yeah, we can just challenge him, and if we somehow manage to fight him, we are going to win the horn. And then we'll be able to just continuously use that to gain infinite mana and hit points and skill points? Presumably not. Also, it seems like we should absolutely not be using that item ever, but it seems like if we want to challenge him at all, we have to drink from it at least once. I don't know, in another game where I would somehow assume that doing that accepting that offer even once would somehow give us bad karma or set some kind of flag that, I don't know, you know, we would be punished for that in some kind of way. But it's literally the only option if we want to fight him, it seems like. Who are you? Why do you await the Ascendant? Descendant. Blah, blah, history lesson. He talks about the horn. Oh, that sounds interesting. Let us drink. And he allows us, and we gain some benefit from it. Then we can become greedy and demand more blood. Blood for the blood god. I mean, for ourselves, actually. Okay. No more descendants left. I mean, there is Karyam's mausoleum, but we were there already. And I guess we didn't find any evidence. I don't want to talk to him again. I just want to explore. Okay, we got some demons here. Just wanted to see if some of these skeletons might be lootable. Let's fight these real quick, I guess. Well, I say real quick, but I actually didn't realize that these were the tougher version. For some reason I thought it was... you know, these were the weaker ones. Because I mixed up the colors. Okay, nice. Little nuisance taken care of. Well, you still can't do anything. I mean, suppose we can... Maybe try to keep this one more or less stun-locked. Maybe not stun-locked, but... stun him for long enough. Well, actually, yeah, no. He's kind of stun-locked. At least Cathara is going to be able to stun him again. Before he gets a turn. So that's useful. Sure, you can attack and miss. Cool, cool. 5, 6... Awesome. Actually managed to kill one of those for the first time without it being able to fight back at all, or to specifically drain any mana from us. That is definitely a first. Just keep attacking. Actually, I could have her recover a little bit. Oh. No more mana to be sucked there. Oh well. Okay. Hasn't really been missing us as much as I would have liked, but... Miss, please, thank you. Alright, that was, yeah, it turns out this kind of group is now actually quite trivial. And there is some loot here. I could have checked that from up there, obviously, without having to approach first, but details. And there's actually something here as well. King suit. Pretty low level, though. Nope. Don't want to talk to you, thank you. Another identical one. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. That can't be intentional with the exact same quote-unquote random loot spawning in, you know, nearby containers. It's a pretty odd thing to happen, but oh well. Okay, save that. I mean, we technically have a quest, even though it's not in our quest log, is it? Active missions. Head, horns, leader, lost in Villock. Oh yeah, we're supposed to find presumably a body somewhere. I would be really surprised if we found this guy alive. Thieves leader. Yeah, interesting. Kind of an unmarked quest for this demon. Unless it's just a red herring and it's not possible to prove to him that there are indeed no more descendants. And that he should just hand us the horn. Honestly, it doesn't even really make any sense why he would do that. Only because, you know, because those descendants don't exist. Why would he just give away the horn? If he enjoys drinking from it so much. Basking in his past triumph, I guess. Who knows? Anyway, easy group, yeah? Should be pretty easy, I guess. In fact, I'm just gonna take care of these off camera. Whoops. Well, there you go. Once again, I was a little bit too hasty in confirming that windscreen. Get rid of those wounds. Wait, actually, come to think of it, cure wounds. Isn't that supposed to... Wait, doesn't that cure 20 wounds when in combat? But only over 10 out of combat? Oh. That only occurred to me now, but it does heal 20 in combat, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not that crazy. Maybe I am? I don't know. Anyway. Heal to full. That's fine. Okay, balanced. Yeah, that's definitely some tougher ones, though. Did we make it all the way over here? Maybe. Most of... In fact, yeah. I think? That should be... Oh, no. Did we defeat any demons? Defight, yeah. Did we defeat any demons? When we made it all the way to the entrance to Nagira earlier? By earlier, I mean some episodes ago. When we entered from the east. Or is there actually another path? I feel like there might be a path even to the east, a path to the east from here. Because yeah, I don't think there were actually any demons on that road. The only danger there was just the constant damage we were taking, even though that wasn't that bad. Okay, with just 2 of these, obviously we know that we can deal with them, and this should be the way, that other way into Nagira and to where the witch lives. And this presumably is going to connect to that eastern path. Well, I guess I'm gonna take care of these real quick. We should be able to do it with what we have right now. Maybe. We'll see. We can always rest if we have to, but if we can make it through without that, you know, even better, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, there we go. And also, of course, I am an idiot, or just tired. I mean, the latter one is a fact. And of course, I'm once again just confusing wounds and bleeding. Because, of course, what I was referring to was being able to cure 20 stacks of bleeding in combat. But these are wounds. Yeah. Not the same thing. Easy to confuse, apparently. Easy enough for me. Anyway, level up for her. More energy, of course. 7 skill points. Wait. I guess I saved some from last time? Presumably. More Inferno? Yep, I mean the cost keeps going up by 15. No surprise there. Of course, that is some pretty considerable damage against every single enemy on the map. Or, you know... on the battlefield. Not on the entire map, that would be a little bit insane. Ooh, the brittle armor though. Yeah, I guess now that I know that it actually does stack, I'm interested in seeing how good this can become. Sure, we're gonna be saving that point as well. Yes. And I kinda need to end the episode as well, but I also remembered that we have, or, well, I know that we have these Morgulus nails, which I already confirmed at some point that there should not be a quest for these. So we should be free to just use them. So you can have one. Uh-oh, mouse. Not now. Come on, I'm about to end the episode. Just work with me here. Or not. Okay. Fine, be that way. There you go. Consumable. Nail. Am I doing the right thing, actually? 170? Okay. Yeah, she can use a bit more of a boost. And then Ayali is also lagging behind. You can have one. Oh, so many clicks. There you go. Save that, and... Is this actually... Oh, no, never mind. This is not a way unless there is a sneaky way through. Interesting. I mean, if it isn't here, then maybe it's here, actually? I guess it could be that these tough-ish demons are guarding the way, even though it looks like it should be much further to the east. But, I mean, obviously we know that that doesn't mean a thing. This map is a mere suggestion. Okay. Oh, there's a trap there. You know what? We're gonna take a look at what's inside this thing next time, and also keep exploring more, and maybe I'll find a safe place to rest somewhere so we can take on some of these encounters without having to, you know, juggle our mana back and forth and be really conservative and all that. And yeah, we'll continue taking a look around this lovely place. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.